Welcome, welcome. You might be thinking, this isn't when I usually stream. You're right. It's not 7 o'clock my time. It's 5:30. Um, Long story short, I didn't go to work today. Not for a bad reason, but not a happy reason either. Long story short, I got locked out of my house last night. Um, so expanding on that. Normally, I like to jog right around the same time I stream, like 7, 8 o'clock ish in the evenings, especially now when the temperature is so hot during the day. Um, Want to get out there when the sun isn't so bad, like when it's right about to sunset. And the park is like right behind my house, basically. So I don't really take anything with me, just my phone and my head and my music, basically to listen to. So I just jog and then come back home. Simple, right? Um, my folks also live with me, but they were going to watch one of my younger brothers. He plays in a soccer team out in like actual center Dallas, Central Dallas. He had a game last night. It was going to be around 10:30 in the evening. I don't know why it's so that late during the weekday, but it is what it is. Uh, so they call me on their way. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna go watch your brother. We left the garage door open." It's usually how it goes. So okay, sounds good. I keep doing my thing. Come back home around, I want to say around a little before 9 o'clock. What do I see? The garage door is closed. I thought, okay, not too bad. Maybe they just left maybe they meant the back door was going to be open. I go check. Nope, it's closed. It's locked. Uh, I didn't bother the front door because we never really use it. No one goes out through the front door really, except to get our Amazon packages and whatnot. Um, so I call my parents. It's like, hey, you left the garage door closed, and I'm here outside. I'm just kind of just sitting here. What am I gonna do? Uh, I'm sitting here on the back porch, drenched in sweat. It's humid out there, and it's getting dark. So all the bugs are attracted to my phone light. Because I don't really have anything to do, but just sit there and watch some YouTube videos. Um, and I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes and whatever else is out there last night. Uh, so I didn't get home or I didn't go inside until like after 10:30 when they came back. They tried to come back as soon as they could, but um, well, my dad stayed with my brother. My mom took a ride with a family member. Um, Thankfully, she brought home the garage door opener, the clicker, and they finally let me in. Took a shower, had a quick snack, and went straight to bed. I woke up and I was congested. I was sneezing. Had a bit of a headache, but I thought I could do this. Went to work as I usually do, and the whole time I'm there, I'm sneezing, and unfortunately, for better or for worse, my office has amazing air conditioning. So it's really, really cold in my particular office. And I'm just like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm already like super cold on a normal day. And for me to be like this, I just told my supervisor, hey man, let me just reschedule my clients and I'll go home. And I basically told him the quick story, and he was like, yeah, go ahead, man. Get better. So I got home, took a long nap, ate, took another long nap, did a quick walk with my dog, and now I'm here. So that's why I'm like super early, because I mean I haven't stared at a screen all day, so I can actually do this today, do a longer stream. Um, I feel a lot better. My voice was really deep in the morning, um, but I'm here. I'm back. In case you were wondering why my stream is here so early, that was the gist of it. Okay, before I start, I want to take advantage of doing something a little bit different. Um, I want to be a little bit more talkative, so I brought myself a topic. Some things I see like online is that people have their like matchup eligibility, no, matchup enjoyment tier list, stuff like that. And I want to make my own. I have made my own, but I want to make one on stream. Um, so yeah, this we're gonna do a little bit before my matchups. If you want to see some Kuni gameplay, I apologize. I'll get there in a little bit. I just kind of want to do this real quick. Uh, okay, let me go ahead and switch over to the screen I had. Hang on one second. Okay, so I know it's a little bit quiet. Give me one second. If for some reason it's super loud, let me know. I'm listening to the music itself. I have it like super low because incoming music. Just give me one second. Oh, hang on one second. Wrong button. Okay. I think I got it. Okay, I think that's a good volume for the music. It's just something so I don't have like an empty like quiet background. Let's see. I'm turn off my name, and there we go. And just so I have a quick like title, so people know what I'm doing. There we go. So, um, I'm sure you guys have seen these before. They're not new, anything like that. This is just a matchup enjoyability tier list. Basically, how I feel whenever I see this character on the versus screen. Um, I have an extra tier, the the top one. This is actually one because I know for a fact that I'm not gonna be able to put Lily on the on any of the other ones. So let me go ahead and because, and as a Lily main, we all know why. When I see another Lily player, the only thing I care about on the versus screen is that my outfit is better. Once we're once I know I beat them on that, that's all that matters, you know. Um, you've all seen my shorts. You've all seen the other outfits that I have on stream and on the videos that I used to make. I really like making outfits for Lily. It's whenever I don't even like I didn't even do this so much even with Josie. But once you actually start playing Lily, I don't know what it is. You just have to make an outfit. And of course, like every other character, you make your outfits for once, twice, maybe up to 5. But with Lily, I don't know, probably made over 200 by now. That I have like 80 something shorts, several dozen videos, a couple dozen streams, and yep, I don't even know how much I've made and deleted in the past. So whenever I see a Lily, that's all that's on my mind. For the green tier, I guess we'll just make this simple as fun. Okay, I got no. Yeah, that's a better one. It's like I got this. Oh, my bad. Ah, how do I full screen? There we go. My bad. I'm so sorry about that. I accidentally pressed something that I shouldn't have. Okay, back to this. Apologize for the extra ads. Let me actually see if I can. Yes, there we go. Oh, I can't lower it anymore. Okay, there we go. So, for the second one, I guess we'll just do fine. I'll be okay. For the third one, the middle one, I guess it's just actually I'll put this one as fine and this one fun, I guess. And then I'll add like not enough. Not enough knowledge. There's a few that when I deal with them, I just don't know what I'm doing. Shaheen's one of my biggest ones. Zafina is obviously another one. These will not be like in any particular order. I'm just going to go through the list that they have, and then I'll just start putting them on there. Let's see. For this one, I'll just go a simple oh no. It's like I'm not too confident in my ability, not too confident in it's gonna be fun, and we'll just do some not quite where like red where it'd be like no. Like I do not want to meet up with these characters. Okay. Starting with Jack. Jack is one of those characters that, for me, feels like he should be not very mobile, but somehow he is always in my face. He has a lot of interesting moves that if I'm not careful, I'll just run into, and I've lost like a third or half of my health. Him, I will go ahead and just put as like fine, because he really like keeps me on my toes and teaches me like you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that. Don't autopilot. Don't do things just because it's in your flowchart. I think that's a good spot for him. Jin. Jin is one of those characters that attracts like the majority of players, of new players, because he's obviously the protagonist. he has a lot of moves that will somehow find their way and realign in my face. And I'm saying this as a Lily because I tend to sidestep and sidewalk without thinking about the consequences, without like blocking, um, just trying to use Lily's evasion to get out of every situation. Um, him, I'll put at fun because I actually do like fighting against Shin. It's not super bad. June. At this point, I don't really have too much of an issue with her. She does get really powerful when she has all those, well, that meter that she has. Um, but I've never really had an issue with the Kazamas. And I guess it's just kind of a kind of due to like I've played Asuka and I've played June in the past. I haven't really played Asuka in Tekken 8, but I'll go ahead and put her as I got this. There's a lot of people in my local area that play June, so I've had a little bit of matchup knowledge. So once I see one in online, I don't really feel like I'm gonna be in trouble. Sure, there'll some that'll mix me up. That's I understand, but I've never really feel like I'm in trouble. Whether I actually win or not, it's a whole nother story. Kazuya. Kazuya. Yeah, sorry. I'll throw him as fun. He's one of those characters that, because of the 50-50, he has kind of gone in and over, gone like up and down on the tier list. Lately, a lot of people are going like, oh, he's super good, especially with the with Keisuke doing some runs on the tournaments. But there's so many Kazuyas out there that I kind of know the matchup. Some of them are really good, some of them are not so good, and it's just a matter of like keeping your cool. I know a lot of people don't like getting hell swept, but I mean, it's just part of Kazuya. He's been doing that since forever. King. King is one of those characters that to me is not so bad. Um, I know he's strong. I know he's Bandai Namco's favorite right now. I don't think he's ever had any like nerfs since we started Tekken 8. But as a Lily player, as someone who plays very defensive and isn't running into everything, he's one of those characters where I feel like I got this. Yeah, if I make a mistake, they'll usually like really like mess me up. But it's just one of those characters where he's so common. He's so like I don't really have another synonym for common, but he's just so popular that I don't feel like I have too much trouble with him. Lars. That's a no-no. Actually, this is probably better. Lars. Oh my goodness. He is one of those characters that his moves just have built-in evasion, built-in protection, like and sometimes with all the effects, all the sequences, all the visual blur during the matchup, it's really hard to see what he's doing. And it gives him like an extra frame or two of advantage. Like it's just one of those things that's when you see a Lars, it's like, oh man, he's either gonna be a really good match or a really, really, really bad match. Um, but yeah, I really hate going against Lars. Law. Law has a really good toolkit right now. Um, obviously, when tiers change, things get shuffled around, system mechanics get buffed or nerfed. There'll be some characters that kind of go under the radar because they're not really like at the top. This is where Law is, I guess. He kind of got dropped a little bit with the heat timer, heat replenishing moves nerf. But I've never really had too much of a problem with him. When I see him online, I mean, he's really good, and he'll take your turn, but you have to just memorize some of those moves some of those flowcharts, and not be too in a rush to try to take your turn. Sometimes you're gonna have to eat some lows. Sometimes you're gonna have to eat a jab, something like that. But they want you to press. They want you to make a mistake because they'll get a counter hit launcher. Paul. Paul's also one of those characters that's kind of gone under the radar. But for me personally, I'm gonna put him on I got this. The thing about Paul's is that they have to get up in your face to do any damage. Yes, they do have like Death Fist that's goes from like range 2 and whatnot, but if you can keep them at bay, if you can bait out their shoulder moves, they're not too bad. And some of their moves are like really punishable, like from far away. Unfortunately, if your character can't do that, it is what it is. But if you have a decently long move, decently long-reaching Punisher, there's a couple of moves that that if they're not careful, they're gonna have to eat. Nina. She's gonna be in a no-no tier. I going against Nina, it's really difficult. She has one of those situations where like she's constantly jabbing at you and you don't know like when it stops. And especially online when there's like a little bit of lag, a little bit of delay, it really helps her out. She's not. She hasn't been like too bad lately, but still going against her is not really fun in my opinion. Xiao Yu. I don't see Xiao Yu very often. I'm gonna put her as fine. Um, I have a little bit of matchup knowledge after fighting a little bit with JATB. He's a really good Link player and has given me a couple tips on how to deal with them. But Xiao Yu has one of those like movesets where you don't know where she's gonna end up. So the only thing that helps me out is that I'm willing to match their freak in the sense that it will make some really big risky moves. And sometimes it's just a battle of like jumping around and going all over the stage. That's a lot of fun, actually. But not enough to put her on the yellow with the other ones. Asuka. I'll put her as fun, actually. Yeah, she was really strong up until the season 3 nerfs. But as a Lily player, there's some kind of like, I think there's like some kind of inherent Lily versus Asuka where when you see your rival, you have to win. Obviously, they're probably not going to be dressed up anything. Some of them are, some of them won't. But when you go against an Asuka player, you're like, I gotta win. Leroy. I'm gonna put him as fine. He's one of those characters where he's not super bad in terms of like getting me like upset when I'm fighting him, but seeing him do like multiple fast hitting moves that are super easy to like hit confirm wouldn't be so bad if he couldn't like if he wasn't turning around with me. Like I'm trying to sidewalk some of his move and he's just following me along. Um, but as someone who likes to low parry a lot, he has a lot of moves that are easy to follow and then just catch. Like when he's like low doing a low kick or something. For me, it's more of a fine. Okay, it's Leroy. I'm not. It'll go either way. Horong. My goodness, fighting against Horong is horrible. People say he's linear, but I don't know where they get that from. I will go around him. I will go over him. I will go under him. Somehow he hits me. And then he has a lot of moves that are like homing. Like there was a recent sequence in one of my streams a while back. I don't have it off the top of my head, but I went up against another Horong player, and he did his homing move that goes into the Power Crush homing move, and then somehow he did the original homing move again. And it was like, how are you doing that so fast? And then once he hits you into a wall, it's just like all these plus frame moves feels like into other plus frame stance changes. Excuse me, I need a drink of water real quick. But going against Horong is just unfun in my opinion. If you can get them afraid to get in your face, you're able to win. But if they get comfortable into their moves and stance, there's no getting out of it. One more time. Okay. Next is Claudio. I'm gonna put him as fine. Claudio is one of those characters that I kind of wanted to learn. He looks kind of cool, and he dresses really nice too. But I've never really put the effort into it. I don't see him enough to actually like either hate him or like him. So he's just fine. Azucena. don't know how I feel about her actually. She's one of those characters that like, as far as like the matchup itself, I don't mean I'm not talking about like her personality, whatnot, like "Quieres café" and whatnot. Um, she's one of those characters that I don't see very often either, and she has like very tricky moves, so I don't really have the matchup knowledge instantly. Excuse me. Um, so she's gonna be in fine for right now. I don't really worry about it when I see her, but I'm not really gonna be like, oh, I got this, I got this. Raven. I don't really know where to put him. I want to put him as fine, but I don't want to start filling it up. I'll put him as oh no. The reason being is that um, he has a couple of moves that will mess me up. He has a similar back turn game to Lily, and he has a couple of slides as well. So it feels like I'm fighting myself, but he hits much harder, and he has a little bit more evasion into his moves. Oh my goodness, my mouth is dry already. Give me 1 second. Okay, Dragonoff. I'm gonna put him as fun. He's one of those characters that was very strong in the beginning. Tekken 8 Season 1, nothing but Dragonoffs at the very top. Over time, he's gotten weaker and weaker and more in line with everyone else. Um, but I still have that little bit of matchup knowledge. The only time I'm like upset is when they try to do the back 4-2-3 string. Is that what it is? Back 3-2-4? I don't remember. Because that tends to get a lot of like newbie players. Or is it? No, it's like back 4-2-1, something like that. I don't know what it is, but it ends with a high. And if you don't know, he's just gonna do it over and over again until you basically quit. Kuma. He is fun in my opinion. And he was really strong for a while, but the main reason is that he tends to be very easy for my type of gameplay because I like to jump up 3+4 divine step, and it always seems to land on him even if it doesn't hit. He's not super oppressive anymore. But yeah, I don't mind fighting Kuma. I'm not even gonna try. Leo. Oh my god. Leo will lock you down in their stances. And as a Lily player, it feels so weird not being able to step out of just about anything. And they have some really strong moves, and I don't see them enough to learn them all. So let me go ahead and switch these two. There we go. Because Leo is my current weakness right now. Shaheen. This one is not enough knowledge. I rarely see him, unfortunately. He has some pretty good moves, but when you don't see the character like maybe once every 2 weeks maybe, it's not gonna stick. Steve, he's one of those oh no characters for me. Because he seems to be able to move into his hands to move into and rotate him to being able to follow Lily. It's my fault. I step without thinking when they're still in their stances and being able to realign. But it just feels like he'll track me no matter where I go, no matter when I'm stepping. Yoshi. This is actually I got this one. There's some times where I have some issues when they mess me up, but for some reason or another, Yoshi is one of my better matchups. I'm able to match their freak a little bit with how willing I'm able to do some really risky things. But yeah, I don't really have too much of a problem with Yoshi. Dang. This is gonna be a no-no. When I go up against a Fang player, they have some really strong back turn game and some really interesting lows that'll either launch or make a mess of me. It's not one of those where I'm like, okay, it'll go either way. It's one of those where like I have to really, really try in this matchup or I'm not gonna get out of it. Panda, I kind of want to put her in the same as Kuma. I know she plays slightly different than Kuma, but the basic matchup is the same. They're, I don't know, they're just the bears. They're not that too much different. Alisa. What do I put with Alisa? I'm gonna put her as Ono. She's one of those characters that I don't see very often either, but it's one of those that her moves are designed to get you upset. The chainsaws, the dual boot, the rockets. It's just not very fun sometimes. And if you're not careful, they'll chip you out. They'll not necessarily like chip damage, but just like chip out of your health a little bit and to the point where you didn't realize you were dead. Double Jin. He's fine in terms of matchup. In terms of when I see him on the versus screen. They have to like really commit to some crazy moves in order to actually get anything out of their combos and out of their moves, whatnot. You have other like Mishimas that'll like poke and hell sweep a little bit, but they have to really, really, really commit to some of their like moves. I know they have a really evasive mid launcher, but that's really just it, honestly. I don't really see their matchups as fun, but I don't really see their matchups as like terrible either. It's just another one. Lee. Where do I put Lee? I'm gonna go ahead and put Lee as fun. I have a friend that played a lot of Lee, so I got a bit of the matchup knowledge. But I haven't like played him against him lately. Lee is just one of those characters that's kind of risen up lately. Um, and a lot of people think he's a little bit overpowered. I'm not sure. I'm not one of the person to ask. Um, but going against him is kind of fun because their their moves are like really confusing sometimes, and it's a lot, but it's a lot less oppressive than some of the other characters. I'll put it that way. Safina, I'm just throwing her as not enough knowledge. Um, I know I'm falling for some really cheesy tactics sometimes, but I mean, it is what it is. No one plays Athena. I go maybe like once a month, maybe once or twice a month. Victor. At this point, he's just fine. In the beginning, he was kind of annoying. Um, but now most people just kind of play him in the same flow chart, and it's not too bad. But it's very annoying getting killed from a stray bullet when you're not paying attention because they're like so fast. Brian, I'm gonna throw him as fun. He actually plays very similar to Lily in the terms that we're fishing for counter hits. Um, one of the things you always have to be careful is when they're rising, when they're standing. You gotta watch out for those knees. You gotta watch out for those elbows. They'll make a mistake eventually, but if you're too willing to press when they're in a crouching state, you're gonna eat some damage. Reina. I'm gonna throw it as fun. Going against Reinas are a lot of fun. Partially because of how the character is, in terms of like the voice actress and how like chuny she gets. But she's not like super oppressive as a Mishima. But yeah, she's a lot of fun to fight against. Eddie, I'm gonna throw him as fine. Eddie has one of those situations where he also has really confusing moves because he's moving like side to side. His stances are all on the ground. Um, and if you're not paying too much of attention, they're gonna go all around you and launch you. He's not one of those where like I'm upset at seeing them on the screen, but Lydia, she may have changed, but I'm gonna go ahead and put her on my as I'm dead. Um, Lydia in heat is very oppressive, and even without heat, she seems to be able to magnetically find her fist into my face. Um, she has like really fast lows that I'm not always able to low parry. But yeah, it's just one of those characters where it's like if you're if you don't know the matchup too well, you're gonna die. Hayachi. This one is a more of an oppressive one. One because I lack the it's more of a skill issue on my part. Um, Instead of sidewalk low low block, I just sidewalk and then they have a lot of moves that are homing out of their stances, and they just know, oh, they're plus on block or minus on block. Just do a homing move and you'll catch them. Clive, I'm gonna throw him as I would know. Um, Mainly because he still has the same issue with some of the other characters where they have so many effects, um, so many like moves that you have to be careful of that it's not always apparent if you're able to take your turn or not. Um, I haven't seen him as much lately, and I'm kind of glad. I think everyone moved to Kunimitsu, but it is what it is. Anna, I'm gonna throw her as I'm dead. Um, I don't have too much of a problem with her anymore. Poor girl has been like basically every patch she has been nerfed, except maybe for like the season 3 new moves. Um, but yeah, going against her just feels oppressive sometimes. I don't know what they were thinking of giving her like all those weapon-based moves. In terms of like matchup, Fakumram is more than fine, kind of fun. Um, I kind of know the matchup a little bit because he's basically Big Josie. I just don't like seeing him because he just reminds me that she's not here. But in terms of like the actual matchup, it's one of those where I'm pretty sure I got this. Armor King. He's one of those that I'll put as I'm dead. Or no, oh no. Very close to I'm dead though. He it seems like bad Jaguar, his stance will track me no matter what. And given that I'm not very good at backstepping, it's it's one of those things where I'm just gonna eat a lot of damage. Um, throw breaking is not so bad, but he is just much more than that. Miari, she's kind of a no-no. I've had a very difficult time dealing with her in the beginning, and she's not very common, but it's just one of those where like I'm not too quite sure of my ability to go against her. Kuni, she's just at not enough knowledge. Um, she's obviously very new. I know a little bit because I'm playing her, but going up against her, she's very confusing. So that was my overall like tier list of the characters that I like going against and those that I don't. um, by far the biggest character that I do not like to see is Leo. Um, Whoring, Anna, and oh my god, I can't remember her name. Um, Lydia. That's it. They're not as bad, but a Leo is just like, okay, I'm just gonna resign to my fate and lose. Everybody else, I'm gonna give it a try, but Leo is just like, oh well. Here are my points. There you go. Okay. My voice is gotten used to all this talking. I apologize if you're expecting the gameplay already, but okay. Thank you for sitting through my my matchup tier list. Um, now let's go ahead and go to the game again. I apologize if that was a little loud. Okay, let's go ahead and play some ranked with Kuni. Oh my god, I've almost been talking for almost an hour. I feel like a streamer already. Today I got the outfit. I think I used it a little bit last time, but it's the outfit for Stellar Blade, Eve in her Tachy Mode.
Kunimitsu Matches.
Let's see how we do tonight. I'll probably clean that up later. Talking about my matchup thingy. America 2. Are there no...
Get ready for the next battle.
I think I got this.
Round 1. Fight.
Hey there, plants.
Round 2. Fight.
Hey, I'm doing a little bit better. I just now my throat is like really dry. Yeah, Horang is definitely one of those characters that is really annoying to fight. Oh man, I should have saw that.
You lose.
Yeah, I had a... I didn't go to work today, so I was able to do a much earlier stream. Oh, come on, man.
Get ready for the next battle.
So I took advantage of just doing like a matchup enjoyability tier list. Oh, one thing I found silly the other day. I was looking at my channel, like
Get ready for the next
YouTube channel
battle.
stuff, and apparently some of my videos, some of my streams are being recommended by like Spanish speaking channels.
Round 1.
I didn't really expect that. I expected No, I did it too early.
Round 2. Fight. Over here.
Yeah, at least it's one of those characters that's like, I don't know, like, fighting her isn't too bad. It's just that once she gets moving with the
Fight.
chainsaws, it's really impressive.
Round 4. Fight.
Yeah, he likes to do that after that move. Oh, is that automatically being translated?
Round. Fight.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's like a little like icon next to your message. It's like has like a little A and some. I think it's like
Round
either a
1.
Japanese or Korean symbol or something like that.
Fight.
I was like, I've been seeing that lately, but I know on my stream, but I know like some of my people don't speak other languages. It's like, oh, so that's what it is. Yeah, to me, I see like it just says I need more coffee and more coffee. I am the king of coffee. Maybe there's a setting I need to change.
Round 3. Fight. Fight.
Over here. Over here.
Too early.
Time up. Final round. Fight.
1, 2, 3. Sorry. Over here. Now this is what I call fun.
You win.
I didn't think he was gonna do that right in my face, but I'm glad he did.
Round 1. Fight.
Over here.
Round 2. Fight.
1, 2, 3. Over here.
Please kill, please kill. Oh man, come on.
Round 3. Fight.
1, 2, 3. Over here.
Round 4. Fight.
1, 2, 3.
Come on, Kuni, why are you backflipping?
Final
We can do this. We can do this.
Fight.
Over here. It's over. Smash. Over here.
Oh, come on.
These are the fists.
Get ready for the
Almost had
next
it. Almost had
battle.
it. Okay, let's keep going. It may just be like a setting on my chat
Get
box,
ready
but yeah,
for
it looks
the
like
next battle.
it automatically translates anything.
Round one. Fight.
You gotta be kidding me.
Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight. Round four. Fight.
You ran right into that one. You almost had it. You almost had it. One more.
Final round. Fight.
Very close, very close.
Round one. Fight.
Got me mashing.
Round two. Fight.
Whew, I nearly lost that one.
Round three. Fight. KO. Round four. Fight. You lose.
Not as good as last time, but I got this. I got this. Maybe if I change stage on him, I'll do a little bit better.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight.
I thought I broke it. Dang.
Round 4.
Ooh, my voice is going bad.
Fight. You win.
Managed to deny them twice.
Get ready for
Let me get a drink of water real quick. My voice is like really dry. Oh, I guess they're AFK. Let's see who we got next.
Get ready for the next battle.
Armor King. I don't think I've fought. Well, maybe I have fought an Armor King on this one.
Round 1. Fight.
I guess they don't know the matchup yet.
Round 2. Fight.
I ran into that one. I got a little too overconfident.
Round 3. Fight. Round 4.
That was a weird sequence.
You lose.
Oh, you're kidding. Come on, man.
Get ready for the next battle.
One and done of destruction. I'm really bad about incorporating her sidestep 2 and down 1. A lot of people hit me with those, but I'm not really good at it. And then her knee move, somehow I always mess it up.
Get ready for the next battle.
I know it's just a forward 4, but for some reason it doesn't come out for me well.
Round 1.
I think I gotta get like a down forward 4. How did that hit me?
Round 2. Fight.
Wasn't there a low one there?
Round 3. Fight. Round 1.
Okay. They don't deserve this.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, well, it is what it is.
Get ready for the next battle.
He clearly has been playing his Brian a lot longer than I have playing my Kuni. Wi-Fi Thursday. Where is everybody? Finally. Thought I was gonna have a long wait.
Get ready for the next battle.
Mako 1.5.
我が社の新製品
Round one. Fight.
Oh man, I was expecting a 2.
戦いはもっとエレガントなもの。
Almost had him, almost had him.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
Didn't let him do his seat smash. He was right in front of me.
Fight.
I'm running out of time. I cannot react to lows today.
Fight. Final round. Fight.
How did that beat me? I try to do
Get ready for the next
the
battle.
throw instead of the command throw instead of the regular throw. Oh wait, it is the same. That's weird. How did there? How minus is that? Down forward 1.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Oh god, I think they're just as bad as I am.
Fight.
I should probably do that. Add my YouTube, like, to my name.
Round 3. Fight.
How did that hit me? I mean, it is a really nice title plate, honestly. Yeah, I don't have, like, Kotoko RS YouTube as my name, but I do have it on my profile.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
That was the wrong move. That was the wrong move.
Round 3. Fight.
Ooh, very nice finish.
You win.
Always nice to get a low parry rage art finish. Okay. I didn't embarrass
Get
myself
ready
that time.
for the next battle.
Let me get a drink of water real quick. Uh-oh. I think I got disconnected. Let's go ahead and go to the fight lounge real quick. Oh, I guess there are not that many people out there if I'm going to America too. I was wondering why it was kind of empty today. I'll sit next to Mr. Chimera Demon.
Kunimitsu Matches.
What do I do with my phone?
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh goodness, it's a Xiaoyu player. I don't know how I'm gonna do with this one.
Round one.
It's a Tifa Xiaoyu.
Fight.
I think I'm gonna start losing points on my throw breaks.
Fight.
Isn't that a 1+2 break? Am I doing that bad?
Round three. Fight.
I don't know my mids. That went about as well as I expected it to. Oh, I guess they're not going to give me the run back.
Get ready for the next battle.
I get it. There's probably a lot of people playing Kunimitsu and they're tired of seeing them.
Get ready for the next battle.
Kazuya.
Round one. Fight.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe they had 1% more health than I did.
Fight.
My fault for trying to be tricky. I deserve that. I deserve that.
Round one. Fight.
Oh no, I got it. I really should stop hot kicking.
Round 3. Fight.
My dummy self trying to do all those moves from so far away. I think I'm getting too predictable. My goodness, I can't believe that worked. Oh, we're going to a different
Get ready
stage.
for the next battle.
Round 1. Fight.
My fault, my fault.
Round 2. Fight.
Should have known they were going to do a down forward too.
3.
That's on me, that's on me.
Fight.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
とどめだ。おりゃ
所詮は雑魚だったな。
You lose.
I should have.
Get ready for the next battle.
I knew they had the rage. I didn't think they were going to use it. That's on me. That's on me.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, we got Wesker Kazuya this time.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight.
I have no idea what I just did.
You win.
I was mashing right there when I was doing all the jumps. I thought I had a...
Get ready for the next battle.
I really need to get used to... not so much used to, but need to get rid of all that muscle memory from Lily. It's messing me up. Hang on one second. Where's my...
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. Need to recharge my tracking phone. I apologize. He's kind of... My dude is going to be frozen for like just a few seconds.
Round one.
Oh, I remember this guy.
Fight. Round two. Fight.
And the outfit that he has makes it even harder to see. Blends right into the stage.
Get ready for the next battle.
I guess he's not gonna give me the run back. Another network error? At least they're happening like right before the match starts and not like not in the middle of it. I guess I might have to make this a shorter stream than I thought I was going to. 'Cause that's the second time it's happened tonight. I guess I'll go till 8 o'clock till the top of this next hour, wherever you're watching me from. That's the second time it's happened tonight. And they're both on the startup of the match select screen. Like it's like, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Get ready for the next battle.
I don't want to start getting any like disconnection percents on accident when the Tekken server is not doing really good.
Fight. Round 2. Fight.
How did that catch me? I've never seen that move.
Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
I have no idea how some of these moves are catching me.
Fight.
goodness, they got me.
Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight. Final round. Fight. You win.
It's close.
Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Trying to save the fact that they're
Round
a
3.
serial ducker
Fight.
for later when I needed it. They were waiting for me to duck on that one, weren't they?
Time up. Round 4. Fight.
Ooh, okay.
You win.
Not too bad, not too bad.
もしもーし。武器はいただいていきますね。
I think I'll leave it right there. It's almost 8 o'clock. I could probably do one more, but I've been having a lot of issues with my network lately. I don't know if it's just the game because I haven't disconnected as far as my OBS and my stream. Maybe just the Tekken servers are having a bad day. But I've been disconnected twice right at the very beginning of when I was going to go into the match. So I think I'll leave it like that for tonight. Had a decently nice stream for tonight, although I felt like it was longer. It's only been 2.5 hours, honestly. Has it? Huh. I guess it has only been 2.5 hours. I thought if I had started at 5:30, it would have been a lot longer. Okay. Well, I'll be back on Saturday at the usual time, 6 o'clock, and then we'll see where we go from there. Eventually, I think after this stream, like Saturday stream, I'll probably do some more Lily ones because I think I'm at the point where I can go to God Destruction 3 without everyone joining in with their Kunis, messing around. So I think I'll be able to make God Destruction 3 pretty soon, but I need to get back into Lily. All right, y'all. Yeah, have a good evening. Buenas noches. Let's see if I get another recommendation from like a Spanish novela. Buenas noches.